Hey, dude.
Host 18. Can I also do it? Oh, sick.
LOL.
All right. I think Wrda is also enjoying the little troller. It's good to see. We're still in good mood. So, we see movement here from the start. Usually you would want to send... Oh, do they see the mushroom? Bouns sees it. Yum yum. Sometimes getting lucky. Checking runes. Any good runes? Crunkathon, I think he saw the... And same location for the Dragon Ball. I think he saw the rune of Dragon Ball. So they're gonna go towards the middle island. Wrda invisibility. Just chilling a little bit, waiting for his... Alright, and we see 4... We see 4 Ents going bottom. 5 Ents going bottom. So they're gonna look for those Dragon Balls first. And then moving their way up. Crunk making team aware. The Dragon Ball is still where I pinged earlier. We might see a triple Terra again. We did see Biski repick into Terra, and the same for Paul. He did use or like to do Pyra first, so we can get 2 uses of his W for some micro, even though they're standing still. So, alright, he repicked into Terra. So we're seeing the triple Terra stack again. Potentially a reason why they say, you know what, you can pick the Mystic if you want. I'm gonna stun you anyways. So technically getting kind of like a third ban. And we see 2 Infernals going towards the left side and then Carpe going towards the right side. Paul just helping a little bit. Potentially Biski is gonna start running up north. He is close to a Dragon Ball, Biski, and if he finds that one, that's a really good... not really good, but yeah, it's a pretty good pretty good place to be. Up on some cliff. There is the trick you can do with vision when it's like this, so it could be. Yeah, just seeing a standard sloppy clearing. Trying to get out and kill as many buildings as possible. Infernals kind of a miss right now. Also, Ents building all along the edges, right? They're not really giving them any easy farms. There was some at the middle island, and there's some at the middle top right island. Crunk picking a rune of random, getting the sailor end. Probably sLvkofficial is probably thinking, no, that was mine. But we'll see what he picks up as well. Yeah, just kind of normal start. They do see the Dragon Ball. Not sure if Biski he's gonna try and move it a little bit maybe. There is quite easy to do the vision stack or vision trick. I would probably try and move it a little bit. So whenever you can attack the Dragon Ball, you can move it a little bit up and down, left and right, and depending on that, you can see if you can get into a better position. Not even the Ents know where the Infernals are. They are that bad at finding their buildings. Looks like Biski is chilling. Maybe he's loading up some wall hack or something. See if we can maybe get his sounds to work. Maybe they're just talking about what they need to do. We see Wrda getting the rune Ent, so the Ent that's exclusive to the guy or to people who keep picking up the rune of random, and he gets it. Let's see, Biski's throwing out, using his range on his abilities, staying clear on that. Oh, he's waiting, camping and waiting for a skeleton. So apparently there's some issue with a Dragon Ball. They're saying it's bugged, or what? I need to rejoin you have 18 seconds or forfeit entire tournament. I'm not sure if they can see that. But that was a meme. Alright, he resumed it before 18 seconds. Good. I'm not making the rules, you know, it's just what it is. But yeah, this Dragon Ball... Oh, Seow running up there, he's spotted. Ooh, he has a blink ready in 7 seconds. It might be the first kill. Trying to do some juking with some buildings. 130, he gets spiked. Is it enough? Oh, he gets healed by Wrda. Trying, very nice attempt, but no. And also, in the same time, they now have an even better position for the Dragon Ball. Very rough, very good attempt by Wrda, timing his heal and his armor buff, trying to give him those extra few seconds. Yeah, rough one. And maybe that was why Biski was hanging around, knowing that, you know what, some sucker is gonna come up here. And Seow was not the worst Ent to get behind on income. He wasn't the highest income either, but he was definitely up there. So pretty good teamwork there. Well, yeah, teamwork there from the Ents, but not enough. Even though he had eaten a few mushrooms. Biski still able to land the kill with the impale and the with the punching. I think also using his rock elemental. sLvk hanging around middle with 3 Dragon Balls. Trying to farm some more runes. Maybe he wants to become one of the rune Ents as well. All runes are down right now. Infernals just doing more of their clearing. Biski microing a little bit here. No, sloppy clearing. I like it. Paul spending a little bit more time here on making sure that the rune of recall that the rune Ent can make is very well secured. Potentially gonna put down a ward or something. So the rune Ent has a special ability where he can force an Ent to get teleported to the rune of recall. Of course, having that on this wrap and seeing would help. I think Biski might see another Dragon Ball. Let's see if he even bothers talking about it. Cube might be in a position. Nah, if Cube is gonna blink away, he usually does. He doesn't have vision. Now he sees Infernal close him, punching Crunk's farms. He's gonna blink up. Oh yeah, do we have, does Crunk have boats already? We did see last game, and I think this is a thing that ends that they should never forget, is that they need gold, you know? Who cares if they feed the Infernals a little bit more, you know? We need gold so we can keep up our attack on the... Wait, we see an attempt on the Dragon Ball. Gonna try and catch Wrda. Wrda blinks away. But no, you do need gold, so even though you want to feed as little as possible, don't bother. Just make sure you get enough gold and you can actually... Wrda playing it a little bit risky here. Choosing to blink away for safety makes sense. He could have gotten stun locked. He doesn't. It's not that beefy yet. 150 HP. Let's see. Paul, no, choosing to let the Chico live. And Carpe just clearing some more stuff. He just found some nice storages here from Sap and Cube and Lithe as well. Who is, let's see the economy now. I mean, Sap already going up to tier 4 farms. Cube is at 4k gold as well. So Cube and Bouns apparently the 2 richest right now. Bouns having a lot of farms. I think he has had those from the start. Right next to Crunk's ships. So definitely getting some gold in there. Crunk, despite the early sailor and ships out, only at 4k right now. Of course, the ships being stronger the more upgrades you get. But yeah, and Biski just keep locking down the Dragon Ball. Probably gonna stay around here till Wrda. Wrda is on his way now, so Once that is positioned, it'll probably free up the Infernal, and he can then start running around, terrorizing the map. Total terror style. Let's see. Biski using his Q here just to farm some good farms. That's good. Paul saying, you know what, Biski, you might think it's safe, but I know better. I'm gonna stand here and look up the hill. Great. And no chances here. Is there a ward here? No, so if there was vision here from the Ents, they could have done something cheeky. Oh, never mind. It's already done. And we don't see that this tournament. But no, this great position for Drag Ball. It's gonna be really hard. One ward can pretty much see almost everything that they could potentially try to do. And now they have a skeleton as well, clearing out the trees. 2 wards, and then they're double safe. 1 below and 1 above. Yeah, it's and probably maybe I would, if I was Infernal, to make it even more safe, I would maybe place a shade or something around here as well. We see 2 pissed off trees walking up there. They're gonna do fuck all sLvk, except make the Infernals laugh maybe. Seeing Carpe finding all of Bouns' farms. Right now he has fed 200 gold. Let's see after Carpe is done punching. Crunk getting killed by Paul. Both, of course, giving a flat minimum gold, which is quite good. But then, of course, also scaling with the amount of upgrades. Only 300 gold-ish to Carpe from Bouns. I was gonna assume a bit more. No, here we go. 700. Okay, that makes more sense. And Crunk, yeah, maybe like 1.5k or something. Oh no, that was his first death. Yeah, maybe 1.5k. So just after spending 5k on an Wrda, they already have some gold for the next thing. Curious what that's gonna be. If that's gonna be anything particular. This seems to be just Carpe missing the teleport staff. Yeah, I'm not sure on if Bouns is usually rich or not. I haven't played much recently, but I remember he was asking for gold last, even though he had the pretty high gain as well. So in tournament he seems to be getting away with his farms. And yeah, they're leaving Crunk for quite a long time in there. They need to go help out their brother. Of course, it's now past the autosave function of the game, so I wonder who's gonna take up the mantle and become the mid-saver. Skeleton Force 1 now, even though there's no hunting, so they're just that rich. Let's see, Ent team, we have 4 players, all just slowly getting more and more gold. Potentially start putting out some of the offense on the what's it called, Infernal team, making sure to kill and hunt whatever they can send out. Skeleton Force 1 not being a huge deterrent. Units are still quite easy to kill. Skeleton 2 helping a little bit more, but still not too difficult. But of course it's about stalling until your Big Daddy Infernal can come and save your puny skeleton army. Let's see, map is very Ent colored right now, except for the left island and the bottom island. And then around the middle, actually not that populated. Some skeletons coming out now. Seems like Paul is sending it towards the left. Maybe he wants to reinforce maybe the bottom part of that island. And Biski is sending it to maybe where he just cleared. Or maybe to where he is now, so that he can reinforce that part. So they're probably looking to take the left and the bottom left island and build out their domain from that. We talked about that previously as well. No, Paul actually changing it up and going for the mid island. Let's see if he's gonna clear trees and then patrol, or he's just gonna park it there. Paul being able to take up a rune of gold. But he is old, so he hasn't seen it yet. He needs to put on his glasses. He chooses to ignore it. That's a free gold. He says, no, that's fine. Let the Ents have that one. It is what it is. I think he's microing somewhere else on the map. Not sure what. Bouns choosing a random class. Alright, and he gets the Mystic. Mystic being an okay class here. You can steal... I'm not sure if you can steal other people's tier 2 barracks if you don't have upgraded tier 2 yourself, but then you could start producing that kind of stuff. I think you can. Of course, some jukes as well. Always fun, especially with people who have snipes. Maybe they rely too much on snipes. So you can bait out some spells. Yeah, I'm expecting Wrda. Wrda has a lot of gold now. I'm expecting Wrda to start hunting some of these. His 23,000 gold. He needs a little bit of wood as well to get his archers upgraded to huntresses. But I'm gonna expect some hunting to start kinda soon. Bouns jumping up, getting spotted and getting sniped. Well executed by Paul there. Maybe there's a little bit of back and forth there, trying to bait each other. Seow is kinda close, getting the invis. Alright, he's safe now. Moving away from the infernal presence, incoming at top right. Sap kinda chilling. Funny enough, no backpack on some of these guys. They should have plenty of gold on the team. Of course, people are saying that Wrda doesn't really share food, so same here. If people would be asking for backpack money, they would probably like, nope, I need it for, I don't know, insurance. But definitely a lot of tree, a lot of lumber. I see on a lot of people. Except on Wrda, so maybe the other team players or other guys are maybe putting a little bit too much effort on lumber already. Lithe having some wisp standing idle. Cube starting some of his tree save attempts, even though there's nothing to save. Right now just feeding the Infernal, but again feeding by eating some time. We see Biski finding a huge chunk of farms, but Seow is quick to burn his part. Lithe as well. Should be in time, I think. I like the fact that I think it was sLvkofficial maybe, who dropped the 4 Dragon Balls saying, no need, I don't need, we are not getting that out anyway, so only when we get rid of the Wrda we can maybe look at their Dragon Balls again. Wrda sending up his wolf to check on things. Maybe he scouted the mushroom in the water. Seow trying to... Oh, no, Carpe didn't see it, or he didn't fall for it at least. Seow just standing. Carpe doing a little bit of a blunder there, not watching. Maybe he already knew. I would be surprised if he knew that was an illusion, so... Kinda memeing a little bit on Carpe right now. Let's see who else we have. We have Paul, bottom left, running around. Maybe a little bit lost, because there's nothing there. And Biski is chasing. He might find Lithe here. He doesn't connect. Bouns trying to be a wise ass here with the flute. A little bit more tanky. And all 3 Ents get away. Cube jumping to the left where Paul just was. If they had communicated, maybe he could have placed a preemptive ward or catch him off guard. Lithe jumping up because they had vision. They were chilling. So good play here by the Ents actually, having vision on their surroundings, knowing which places to blink to, where is safe. Collier asked if Sailor can still, if two sailors can take their other sailor ships. I don't think so anymore. But yeah, we do have two sailors right now, and I just missed Cube getting killed. That's a huge pickup, actually. That's his first death. Alright, Nick says, heroes and units, but not Ents, with the boat TP. I believe he means their special. Cube meleeing, kind of risky, as Skeleton Warrior. He eats a tree. But also, I'm not sure if that calculation is correct. They have Spike Carapace. Oh, okay. So that got changed. It must have gotten changed. 50 to 200 damage back to enemy melee attacks. I thought it was a percentage, like Thorns, was like a 10 or 15 percentage. That must have got changed as well, I think. Oh, the fishing boats. Yeah, it could. You can fishing boats. Always flat damage. Alright, then I'm just wrong. And while reading Twitch chat for the second time, I miss a kill on Crunk. Hopefully the cameraman caught it. Paul again doing some micro, but also just a little bit idle with his strongest unit. Same with Carpe, just chilling a little bit, you know. Okay, getting Skeleforce 2 preemptively. There is no warrior, so not really sure. There's no ranger, so maybe I would have liked to see and also since they are terrors, right? They don't have to micro that much. Okay, we see double kill by Biski. Seow and Bouns. That's two big pickups here. Not the first death on either of them, but still both getting rescued by Cube. So Cube has taken up the mantle of being the mid rescuer, it seems. Or maybe it was just a raging tree standing there. I think it was. Where Cube has been upgrading them, so the tree is a little bit stronger. Always a good sign of an experienced player. Cube moving some trees kind of close to the Wrda. Trying to get rid of the Wrda, but no. Carpe clears out any attempt. Biski getting cucked by two nature lovers, blocking his path with trees, so he cannot keep up the chase, I believe. And we have Paul kind of close to Seow. Let's see. Oh, yep, Seow. Paul got memed twice even. He used Impale, he used his Dust, but it was all an illusion. So very well played there, baiting out those, I wouldn't say crucial resources, but it matters. Not only for the game, but also mental. Giving a little bit of morale boost to the Ents. Look, we can beat this old man. Sorry, I've been harping on Paul for a bit, but... Yeah, actually, no, not sorry. He deserves it. Let's see. Paul finding Cube. Cube blinks away. Doesn't pick up the invis. Maybe he didn't press escape. Maybe he just don't care. He is the Wrda Ent, so he has his own invis. Wrda, 3 nature lovers, surviving because Paul... I don't know. He has picked up new dust. That must mean he wants to use it. He again get baited by Bouns by an illusion again. Yep, this is Old Man Paul. He's not really used to Mystic. I think it's a newer class as well. So maybe, and by newer I mean it was maybe 2 years old or something. Lithe also picking the Wrda class. Of course, very good class for escaping, where your ability is a Windwalk, like the Blade Master, except it doesn't last as long, and also it gives even more speed, I believe. And we have Wrda with Huntresses out. He is microing them. I like to see that. Right now with Shadow Melt, so Biski is standing there. Oh, but do they survive? Is he gonna save anything to kill them, or nope? He leaves them alone. All right. Cube and knowing the We'll probably soon see a TP up towards the Wrda spawn again. Cube blinking up. That's a risky move. There is a still not dynamic blink, but still risky. He's under a ward right now. He sees he's under a ward. Will he do something about it? I don't think so. We have Lithe with a mini base. And by mini base I mean Tree of Ages, which I was told is mainly for upgrades and for bigger wisps. He has a lot of lumber, and sLvk has upgraded his boats to 11. So sLvk is gonna be, if his boats are not found, and right now it's night and they are stealth, but if his boats are found, he will not only give a lot of gold, but until they are found, he will also make a lot of gold. You see him sailing them away. Let's see if Paul picks up on that and saying, yo, they had 11 upgrades, I need to go kill them. That's a lot of money. Also, we have Biski attacking Lithe. He's building or upgrading some rocks. Let's see if Wrda's storages will get burned. And Paul is choosing to ignore the boats. There was even a skeleton next to the boats by Biski. Timed teleport there would have made a lot of sense. Carpe using Impale on another. Well, using Impale on Illusion, he hit twice. He thought, yo, this was a little bit too strong. Let's see if Crunk can escape here. Yep, Carpe either says, you know what, actually, this is a case where the Impale would have helped. If he had Impale, he could have stunned Crunk before it could blink away. Now, sLvk's boats is gonna... Oh, he saves them. Well played by sLvk. Nice save there. And I wonder where they were sent to. But no, it looks like they're safe for now. sLvk at 2.7k gold fed. So still not too much for a sailor. Bouns getting picked up by Paul. Rescued by Seow straight away. Okay, surprise, Seow was in the middle. He has 19 shrooms. And he just picked up some items. He just picked up the Wand of the Wind as well. Hoping to catch some of the Infernals. Seow is a good Warcraft 3 player, so he has most likely his inventory keybind to use it fast. Carpe TPing, he has spotted something. Or not. No, not really. He just wanted to get rid of or get away from where he was. Yeah, they are encroaching. Cube is encroaching on the Wrda. Did they catch? I think they got the Dragon Ball, actually. I didn't see. I think they got the Dragon Ball from the Wrda using the trick. Let's see here. 6 Dragon Balls on Cube. At the bottom. He gets spotted, though. Blinks forward. Still in the river. Just saying, you know what? I just need to get out. I don't care. Just get me out. Running up. I think he is in the clear. No Infernals in sight. And they need to get the last Dragon Ball. They need to get them all. Yeah, exactly. Very good trick here. I'm not sure if you caught it, but maybe that's for the highlights later. We need to see where they have the last Dragon Ball. I think Cube is running towards it. Also, 2 Clockwork Goblins by Wrda attacking it now. Let's see here. The last Dragon Ball inside. And he's gonna click it. Alright, is he gonna click it? Are you gonna click it? He clicked it. Alright, he is still in the safe. There is a Terra coming dangerously close, and right now Cube and 3 Infernals around him. He needs to make sure that he doesn't die before he gets the wish off. He wished for Cloak of Invisibility, so we've seen this earlier as the first wish, where it made a lot of sense. Cube blinking in. Ooh, but dodges. Paul, the slow man reaction, hits him with the dust, but misses him with the Impale. Cube knew this, of course, well in advance. Like, yeah, this guy can't fucking hit. sLvk, maybe he's going to distract Carpe. Yep, Carpe getting a little bit distracted. You know, like a cat. Like, oh, there's a fly, you know? And then he forgets about everything else. cube is away. Is Biski die? Oh yeah, he's almost dying now. 300 HP, 200 HP. Are we gonna see the first Infernal death? Tries to stun it. I wish there was an Ent brave enough to go and punch him. We see Wrda coming. Wrda's gonna try. Is he gonna make it? No! Blink not ready. Wrda was going for the kill. You will have to live another day. Very close there. So again, the Goblin Workshop being very strong, but also costly. Two of them killed the Wrda, I think. Yep, killed the Wrda. Almost killed the Infernal as well. And we're back to a decent comeback, I would say, from the Ent side, having now gotten their first Dragon Ball Wish. Second one most likely gonna be the Shrooms. We saw that in, I believe it was game 2, where it worked out really well with the Shrooms as the second wish, compared to the second wish of the, I think it was God Vision in game 1 that never really got used. So giving everyone a little bit more HP. Carpe finding, was it the TP to a shade maybe or something? Oh, to a skeleton, alright. And finding some feed. sLvk's boats getting spotted and taken out by Biski here. He's now at, let's wait for the scoreboard to update. Yeah, he just fed over 3k, 4k gold, around that, on those boats. Of course, he has been making a lot of money as well. There's still some missing, or some left. It is nighttime. Biski tries to find them with his dust, but he's out of range. Seow is in a trouble here, gets impaled, he gets taken out. Nice pincer attack by Paul, who was in the area killing boats and happened to stumble upon Seow. Well played there by the both of those Infernals. Showing why Terra is good. The impale stun almost instantly, very harsh to dodge. And then you can always follow up with your Q. Seow blocking himself here, having to use a blink to get away. Dragon Balls are back. Let's see how fast this Ent team wants to catch him again. Talking about the Infernal and the Skeleton spread, they have Skeleton 2. They have a pretty good spread. They kind of gave up on the Wrda. That's now dead. Straight up dead. All Anks used, dead. 5k gold in the drain. Having a pretty good skeleton spread on the right side of the map now. Still need to get cleared out those pesky middle islands, so that their mid is more secured for when they start getting those kills. This is about the time you want to do that. You see Seow trying to outplay Biski, but actually gets caught. Biski not having the spell shield gets tornadoed, but Biski is but Seow is also too slow to get away. Gets hit by the impale and then punched to death. Not having the same amount of HP as Biski had when he was running around. Talking about how important these saves are. If it was Seow who was had the 5 saves of Cube, probably would have survived that point. Seow is back out again, getting killed by a skeleton here. Trying to juke or do too much in the middle. Maybe he's like giving up on his influence. He is quite behind on gold, so maybe he's picking up the annoying mid-end role. He needs a little bit more tankiness. Maybe the best would be for actually Cube to trade him the cloak and invisibility, maybe. I'm not sure. It doesn't give you movement speed, I believe, only HP, and it's the same as a Horn of Scenarios then. And of course you can use the hide or the shadow melt function, but yeah. Lithe having a small base up the top left, and it seems like Carpe is going to get some unit or something in. He's gonna try with with a rock infernal. It of course gets beaten because there are turrets. Let's see if he commits more. I would like to just see him throw down the earthquake. He sees an illusion and he kills it. Well played. Wrda pinging Dragon Balls. He wants someone to do it, not himself. It seems like he's gonna do it himself. Seow getting rescued. Biski is in the area. Of course, when you check to see where the Dragon Balls are, you see to find he sees the one next to him as well. Let's see here. sLvk having picked up a Ankh and a Horn. He is at 500 HP, so I'm not sure that Horn will actually do much yet. Maybe in terms of skeleton safety. And Wrda is rebuilding some storage. Trying to get his team to pick up the Dragon Balls. Crunk is chilling with some ships. They are only at level 2. Kind of not much seen from the good old Crunk here. He does have level 2. He did have Sailor quite early, but compared to sLvk, who has gained 200,000 gold, Crunk has only gained 40,000. Sorry, we see a Wrda kill pick up here. Very good kill, because that was the Dragon Ball collector. I'm not sure if they picked up that he had the Dragon Ball, because the visual of the volcano is quite large. And I'm not even sure if they care. Seow also getting picked off. I actually saw that at the top middle. Yeah, just walking in a ward and getting punched. I don't think there was any stun or anything related to that before it. But again, he has chosen to be the annoying mid-end. Kind of fell back on that, I think, after his first death. They have a Dragon Ball scout at top, so maybe they're thinking, you know, we're just gonna take this one. Are they gonna send an Wrda somewhere? There's a mid save by 2 Raging Ents from Cube. Someone's TPing in, of course TPing on the Wrda rather than the Infernal Heart. Makes it so that they get a rescue off. There's a few more trees coming in. Seow choosing not to use his blink, it seems like, trying to bait something. Just dying again though. You see the Ent Ashes here, trying to net, not enough. But grabbing the attention with 2 Infernals. Meanwhile, Paul is... Did Paul just pick up a kill? I think he did. I didn't see that. I think he picked up a kill in the top left. They get Skeleton 3, even more resilient to the hunting. Even though, oh, actually sLvk is now hunting. He has Hunters with 3/3 upgrade. It's gonna absolutely destroy skeletons if they find them. We have Cube with more tree saves from the right. Let's see if the Infernals are fast enough to see that. Biski taking a little bit of a detour. I'm not sure why he's not running towards them. He wants to go... He wants to throw something there. Of course giving time for... And Paul TV's mid as well now. Paul having Watcher Ward Inferno Stone as well. So he has the double Inferno Stone tech. Chasing Wrda now. They really want to get Wrda because they know he's a real troublemaker if he actually gets to see him. Let's see if they get distracted by the boats here. A short use of the slow on Biski, very well played here. Giving him the range so he can actually land the stun. This is one of the niches where you can use that unit or that spell for not really anything else. So nice knowledge here. And sLvk actually dragging his boats into his line of vision. They were probably fine if there was back then. So yeah, feeding a little bit more, but 3 or 4k more, what is gonna matter? sLvk, you need to pump out units. Wrda says you have 3/3 Huntresses. Go nuts. Right now there's some idle Huntresses standing around. Lithe with his Nature Lovers, almost full mana. Maybe a little bit cracking under pressure here. Stretching a little thin. Lithe building up some whack small bases everywhere. Quite good at stalling for time. But not much else. They have 12 minutes remaining that the Ents need to survive. sLvk with units, more units standing idle. They should share control if he cannot do everything himself, which is very difficult. I see some running towards middle. They're gonna start shooting on the Wrda in the middle, while Bouns comes on a level 1 Priestess of the Moon with no items. That's never gonna work. Cube trying to run in with some Treants here. Seems like that's his preferred play. Just make Treants in Africa and have them run all the way up, and when they see if they can cross the Mediterranean Sea. They get Wrda out, which was the only one. Very good. They actually process of elimination. Oh, Seow gets taken out. I didn't see that. Wrda is away. Maybe Cube will get spotted here. He does an early blink. He knows the range of that is annoying. Cute little trick here by Bouns, trying to block off Infernal up there. Ooh, but nice play by, I think it was intentional by Paul microing the skeleton army there. Carpe finding this small base top right. A little bit of cuteness, just spending some time. Not enough to really make an impact. sLvk pumping out units now. He needs someone to help him with the micro, however, because the map is getting overrun. Let's see here, Crunk trying to juke. 2 more seconds, 1 second. He needs to blink. He gets impaled. He gets punched. Not enough time here. Paul finding sLvk's base of operations where he makes a lot. He has a 2-way tunnel as well. He blinks away, sorry, TP's away because he wanted to defend the middle save. They don't want to release Cube or Crunk. Yeah, a lot of skeletons on the map. The only one who has the power to do something is sLvk, and no one is microing them. It would have been really good here if they could do something more. Do see some skeletons with 1 and 2 charges of Ankh, which of course means they have been killed once, but they need to be killed a few more times. Let's see, just overall nice spread. You see that skeletons, probably Paul with his experience here coming into play, saying, you know, we need to make sure we have these islands on lockdown, put a skeleton on each corner of it, have them patrol a little bit, and then keep an eye on the minimap. Meanwhile, chasing outside, sLvk having an army of huntresses fighting against Biski's Infernal, trying to run away, get some of the kills. Paul to intercept, it seems like, maybe. No, not really. I think some pinging by Wrda here. He really wants that island. Lithe having a level 11 Maeve, no claw, but great experience, and in the ward right now, summoning the Avatar Vengeance, 4000 HP chaos damage, very good at taking out skeletons, but he needs to free the Ents. Cube sending in some trees again. Lithe also with some trees. A little bit of upgrade here, so nice foresight here, saying, no, Cube, I know you're really good at it, but probably need some help. And with the attack sequence here, gets to rescue 2 Ents. Nice little rescue. We have more trees on the left. Furious trees, just made by Wrda. He's doing a scum save here, and this is much closer, so he's most likely gonna get these 3 guys. You see Carpe trying to use his earthquake on these guys, but is it enough? Almost. They almost got all 3 of them saved. Alright, Seow also getting picked off. Crunk. Oh. Yeah, okay. Seow rescued again. Let's see if he can stall for a little bit more time. He blinked bottom right, up a hill, or what? I think Seow might be out. Cube around the middle as well. Kind of risky because he's one of the the saviors right now. I guess that's what he's doing. He's just making them. Seow dying to a burning archer. Oof. Actually, probably no. Yeah, burning archer straight up. So this is the skeleton 3, 80% HP. If I could see that again, I probably would have seen Seow trying to punch him to death before he died himself. Cube sending in again more raging trees. Coming in a little bit from like a hidden area here. Meantime, Wrda coming with the nice micro there on the trees of the moon. So let's see if it's actually gonna get taken out, because it has no more. Flying owl. Cube getting picked off by Carpe here. Finally found. Bouns making a makeshift base. Having the auto upgrade on his farms cost him a lot of gold here, upgrading his farms to level 3 for no reason. Never should really take that down to maybe even just like a level 1 even. Kinda Lithe chilling in the top right. I also think his base in top left has been largely untouched for quite a while. Starting to do some raging trees. He has some gold. Let's see, sLvk sending gold away as well. Him getting picked off is a huge blow. Sap again on a actually level 6 this time, but still way too low damage on something that should be saving in this time. Soon at the 5-minute mark, so whatever happens, Ents will get 1 point minimum. Wrda and Sap right next to each other. Usually this is also what you see whenever you get towards the end game, is that Ents tend to clump together because they need or want to be in an area where there's no one else. Sap still no backpack. Maybe he doesn't need it or don't think he need it. Wrda also with 1 slot of inventory, I think he would purchase. Oh, we see the end sides catching Wrda on the left. He's running towards a tunnel, just maybe running back down again. He needs an invis-tree. There should be plenty of invis-tree in the arsenal, but there's no. Everyone can make 6, so that should be, if there's 5 left, there should be 30 invis-trees on the map. I don't think there's 30 right now, so maybe saving 1 or 2 makes sense, but make sure you have invis-trees around for when you blink and when you try to get away. We see a kill on sLvk. Rough, because he's one of the guys with a lot of gold and really strong units. Potentially, it's talking about endgame now. You don't really, if you can keep hunting skeletons here, it's a very focused moment with the Infernals. Any thought of distraction is very appreciative right now. Sap having rest his Tyrande, maybe waiting to get invist, and then he's gonna get in his owl, so he can try and risk. Cube getting picked off here. 4 Ents remaining, 4 minutes remaining. Let's see if he can get there. We have Sap getting spotted and getting taken out. There you go. Probably microing. No, not even. He needed help with the micro on his hero probably, so he could just focus on running away. Lithe in his has a strong level 13 hero as well. Should be getting in there. His hero on the top right behind a bunch of colossal rocks, building an invis tree. A little bit risky spot, because this is also a really good spot for a ward, should you want, and he gets spotted by the far side. And he gets spotted by the timer at 3 minutes. He uses, the computer uses a end sight. He is still quite defended by the rock, so he can chill here as long as he just gets sniped. And it seems like he doesn't. Oh, they have vision on him now. Someone made a 2-way tunnel and found him. I'm not sure where exactly he is now. He's running to the middle. He was invisible due to his rider. They're chasing him down. Let's see if he makes a little bit of juke here. A little bit of juke. Skeleton, enough? No. Ankh, he's gonna rest with the Ankh, but Paul is there, ready to punch. He even brings in the skeleton. Boom. important here for Infernals is that you stand there and you press, I believe you press stop, because you want just no other action to be happening, but you also want him to attack the end as soon as possible. Paul, being the veteran, would definitely know which button to press. We have chasing on Bouns at the bottom now. Inside looking and locking onto Wrda on the left side. They also throw an inside on him because they're saying Bouns is for sure dead. He has the Ankh to stall for time. Carpe saying, Biski, you got this. I'm gonna fuck off. We need to chase Wrda. Wrda has a two-way going somewhere. I think it goes to the very top. Very smart of him, but he needs an invis tree. He baits the inside, goes back down again. So they think he's up top, except Carpe, for some reason, thought he should be here, which made no sense. But, you know, sometimes you just get lucky, I guess. Wrda is gonna have some comments on that, I'm quite certain. Well played, Infernal team, getting the win here. 1 minute, 16 remaining. Quite random, the final death. I think Wrda could have handled it a little bit longer. Also, Wrda talking about a weird ward. This is the random play that sometimes catches you off guard. Good game. Well played both teams. Yeah, I think we have a break and then we have the last game.